Good evening. I'm Jefferson Crumbs, esteemed ethnomusicologist, PhD, MA, BA, BS, diploma, participant, 4th grade track and field day, the 3rd. Tonight, it is my profound pleasure to present to you a profile of a musical movement that is very dear to my heart by just speaking of its execution and its rehearsals. Oh, a tear. Look at that. It's the perfect physicalization of the emotive melodies and haunting harmonies brought about by the skilled hands of the OBS, the Olympia Boomwhacker Society. What is this instrument? Cast out of heaven and into our mortal world by the angels? The harpsichord? Tosh. The windowy jazz trumpet? No. Tonight, we investigate the history of the boomwhacker. Now, the history of the boomwhacker is quite unknown. However, I have devoted the last 12 years of my career to the fundamental research and understanding of these whackers of boom. Though this scholarly investigation has cost me a minor amount of credibility amongst my peers, my first marriage, and the opportunity to attend my own daughter's wedding, through this work, I have come to understand something far greater. The elegance of reverberating plastic off the scalp of a young, modestly dressed man. His strong hands firmly grasping the distended plastic tube. The crescendo and climax of years of pent up. Excuse me. Our work begins somewhere between the years 1703 and 1707 AD with the crafting of Johann Sebastian Bach's Toccata in D minor, BWV 565. How Mr. Bach most certainly would have intended this piece, had the technology been readily available at the time, most certainly would have been all in the boomwhacker. Now, though this piece is a premier part of the organ repertoire, it does merely an adequate job. Take, for example, the opening scene of this toccata. The single timbre of the boomwhacker. Simply sublime. Let's take a listen. Or Bach's joyous hymn, Jesu, joy of man's desiring. Peace be with you.
And also with you.
Let us play. A little more. Now, though the origins of the boomwhacker are a mystery, my research will go on to show that the first introduction of the boomwhacker to modern history was, in fact, the primitive cave drawings in the south of France. Now, there have been many hypotheses or hypotheses or hypothesi. Which one is it?
Hypotheses?
Ah, fuck it. Guesses as to this information. However, my work will show that amongst these drawings of rhinoceroses, lions, tigers, and bears, Omar is a figure of two men striking up each other upon the head with what appear to be sticks. Or primitive boomwhackers. Only further research will tell. Oh, but you must forgive me. I stray from the overall thesis of this presentation. You know, sometimes my excitement just gets away from me. Well, much like that one time I got just a bit too excited just prior to my young nephew's bris. You know, that was one of the first times I was able to enjoy the sounds of the boomwhacker. Though, at the time, I thought it was just an archaic, acidic instrument. I remember sitting down, enjoying my knish. Sounded a little something like this.
Yeah.